Uh, okay, good. Let me record it from my end as well. Are you excited to listen to today's class?
Very excited,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes.
Yes,
excited.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So, how many of you are attending for the first time my Saturday session? Please raise your hand. Only few hands. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, so guys, we are a lot of people here, so please unmute yourself unless until I ask you to speak, then only, sorry, mute yourself. And whenever I ask you to unmute, then unmute yourself and speak something, and again immediately mute yourself. So take care of your always mic when you are walking somewhere, and I'll check your mic and all. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Today's session is going to be the life transforming session, as every time I say, but this time I am really damn serious about today's session because lot of things what I'm going to share today make sense to you and will give you so many things and so much understanding about the different things which I'm talking about. So far we have been taking the psychology sessions and neuroscience sessions, but this session is okay. I don't know what exactly happened, Rashika. Mm, where is your video? Okay, fine. Try once. If not, then it's okay. Okay, guys. Let me turn off the videos. Okay, just a moment. Okay, fine. Thank you. What I want you guys is give your next 1 hour attention to me. Okay, 1 hour time and everything to me. And then listen to me very carefully. Observe my words and examples and everything relate to your life. Then this year, as I promised, is not going to be the same again in your life. I already told when you have given me the resolutions and goals and all. At the time, I promised you one thing that this year I'll make the best year in your entire life itself. So for that, definitely I need your attention and I need you to understand what I'm speaking here. It's okay if you don't understand in the mid in the beginning, and I'll wait till the end of my slide, last slide, and then you will get everything clearly. Okay, that's the something you may get confused in between in the beginning, but after have some patience till the end. Okay, once I reach the last thank you slide, then if you have any doubts and queries you can ask, but by that time just listen to everything and then note it down whatever you feel like learning something new. Okay, can anybody guess what could be today's presentation topic would be, or what I'm going to speak about today?
Life transformation session.
Okay, that's a uh, yeah, title, okay, of the session, but the presentation title I'm asking about. Good try, Rahul.
Emotions.
Emotions. Okay.
How
Growth,
to overcome with fear.
Okay. Already fear and all taken in the last sessions. Okay.
imagination.
How we can
Imagination.
manifest
Value
Manifest.
ourselves.
Value
anything.
yourself. Okay.
Related to kindness, maybe.
Kindness. Okay. Great.
Manifestation.
So awareness versus
About
action.
about
Yes.
our members' resolutions, I think one of
Okay. I
resolution.
think Sampath is guessing 2 times, and also Srikar also guessed, but not exactly the.
Self-esteem, sir.
Procrastination. I think so.
No, 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 no. Okay. Procrastination will
Visualize,
come in the future.
visualizing.
Visualization, manifestation, and all, but some other name is there.
Consistency.
Okay, let's see. Okay, what it is. I'm also a bit surprised to see what my title is. Okay,
Sir,
then.
time management.
Okay, let's see what it could be. Everything will includes. Have some patience, and then let's start. 1 minute. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Thanks for the confirmation.
Yes.
And please mute yourself again. Don't unmute yourself. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. So today we are going to talk about few things, but don't get deceived by the title of the presentation, as you already know that most of the time my title, what is there in the first slide, may not be the same title will be there for the end of the day, so end of the presentation. So it will varies from slide to slide. So at the end you can also give, but yeah, we have fixed title for today's session. But what exactly I want you to understand is we have different laws in our nature. Okay, we call them as a laws of nature. So in that laws from the nature, I was very much interested with one law. Okay, and we have around 7 different laws of nature, and first one is going to be our title, and the second one is the law of polarity, and the law of rhythm, the law of relativity, the law of cause and effect, the law of gender and gestation, the law of perpetual transmutation of energy, translation of energy. Okay, so the first law is going to be our title for today's session. And can anybody guess now? I think you have a understanding of what could be the title.
Secrets of universe.
Okay. So here you could see the pattern, the law of polarity, the law of rhythm and all. So some word is there with that title. That is going to be title of today's presentation. Anybody can guess?
Sir, related to chakras.
Environment, sir.
Spiritual something.
Okay. Yeah, guess.
Spirituality, sir.
Law
No.
of attraction.
Related to
Meditation.
meditation, sir.
Law of
Meditation.
attraction. Somebody guessed it. Who's that man?
Me, sir. Rashekar.
Rashekar, great then. Okay. So today's topic is about law of attraction. And what exactly law of attraction is? It's the ability to bring whatever we want in our lives. Okay. Law of attraction is the ability to bring something, whatever it is in our life, get into our life. Okay. And we have different things to understand how we can apply this law of attraction. And it is like a law of gravity. So do you know law of gravity? Like when you, any object, when you just release them, it will fall down. Okay, it will reaches the ground, means every time it moves the center of the universe. Okay, center of the earth. That is a law of gravity. So how true it is, the law of gravity and law of magnetic forces and all, the same way law of attraction is also that much real, and there is so much of science behind the law of attraction. And then law of attraction is used for manifesting a lot of things in your life. Manifestation nothing but creating everything whatever you need in your life. So how exactly we can manifest what we want in our life, and what I manifested in my own life by applying law of attraction techniques, what I applied in my life, what I have learned about the law of attraction, I'm going to reveal today with a lot of science and what exactly it is going to be there and all. Okay. So before understanding law of attraction, I want you to understand few other things where you will get a lot of idea about that. Okay. Do you know this man? Have you seen any time? Do you know him? Not in real time, but in somewhere in Instagram or somewhere. Social media.
Napoleon, I think.
Nicholas
Nicholas
Tesla.
Tesla.
Nicholas, huh?
Nicholas Tesla. Exactly. So Nicholas Tesla. So Nicholas Tesla is a scientist. Okay. How many of you know Thomas Alva Edison? Almost everyone. Okay. That's the problem. Okay. I'm not against anyone, but still, there was a lot of debate went ahead in the past. Like Nicholas Tesla is the boon to mankind in a lot of innovations, but we only know Thomas Alva Edison for inventing the bulb and all. But after that, Nicholas Tesla came up with the amazing ideas, and he brought with us so many great innovations. But at the time, Thomas Alva Edison wanted entire fame and name, so he just suppressed this Nicholas Tesla. And Nicholas Tesla wanted to be a mentee of Thomas Alva Edison, wanted to work under him. It was his dream, Nicholas Tesla's dream. And the moment when Nicholas Tesla went and meet Thomas Alva Edison, and then he was very happy. Nicholas Tesla was so happy to work under his guru because he always admired him. But when he went and started working with Thomas Alva Edison, what Nicholas Tesla felt like, Thomas Alva Edison is a completely a person who is always selfish and wanted to get all the name for himself. And then he found out that Thomas Alva Edison is making a lot of things into business and getting so much of money by he invented AC DC current and all. You might be aware of those who are EC students and all. So Nicholas Tesla come up with a different approach. Okay, so alternate current. Okay, the Thomas Alva Edison invented the AC, sorry, direct current DC, and then this man came up with the alternate current, and that has significant. Now if you look at our world, we have substations for every 15-20 kilometers, like that, or 30 kilometers or 50 kilometers. But during that time when Thomas Alva Edison invented that DC current, we need to have the substations for every 1 kilometer. So think of how much cost would have been incurred to installation of all the electric related things. So this man has told, he's a very genius, and he brought a lot of things, and he invented so many things, he's given so many theories, but unfortunately a lot of people did not recognize his value at the time. But after when he passed away, then people started realizing about him, the greatness about him. Now a lot of people admire him for the great innovations and for the great suggestions he had given to the future generation. So he told about one thing about the universe. Okay, very great line you can think of. This is my favorite line. If you want to know the secrets of the universe, think always in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Okay. If you want to know the secrets of the universe, or the earth, or the planet, or the solar system, anything, then you should think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. This was a great lines he given. At that time, people did not understand the value of those things. But after that, people started realizing so many things about these three words: energy, frequency, and vibration. So what exactly it means is, in a quantum physics, okay, don't worry about quantum physics. Quantum physics is my future research topic, which I will be giving the presentation after a few weeks, but not now. But for you, just now, for the sake of now, I'll tell you a few things about quantum physics. Quantum physics is nothing. In general layman terms, everything made from something, okay, something and the same thing in the universe, okay. And what is that something is? Can anybody guess? Everything made in this universe, the same thing. Okay, what exactly the same thing it could be?
Atom.
Energy.
Matter.
Energy.
Energy. Okay, so everything made from the same thing, that same thing is called energy. Okay, you and me and everything in the universe, the laptop, everything made from the energy. Okay, and this is the one of the fundamental line from the quantum physics. Everything in the universe, whatever you consider, living things, non-living things, anything you consider, rocks and thoughts, emotions, everything is a energy. Okay, that was proven by the quantum physics. But in general physics, we understand everything is a matter. Okay, that was given to us, our Newton science. Okay, Newton science, Newton physics told us, taught us that everything in the universe is a matter. If you start dividing me into smallest particle, people think that the smallest particle is the atom. And if you go inside the atom, subatoms will be there, and then you will see electrons, protons, neutrons, and all. But what exactly that subatoms and electrons, protons are consist of is the energy. If you divide to the smallest particle you could ever divide something into, that smallest also could be the energy. Then how come we are in this shape and all, like that? You might be getting wondered, like, if we are all energy, I'm the energy, I'm mass of energy, and I'm having the atoms and all, but what exactly is giving me this is something I'll tell you. So before understanding energy, you should understand the laws of energy. Okay, so we have different laws regarding the energy, and some of you already know few laws, but first and foremost law, which I already explained, everything in the universe is energy. Okay, everything, absolutely, from nothing to everything, nothing to everything, completely is a energy. Okay, so that's why if you go to spirituality and all, everything is nothing. Okay, nothing is everything. So that means I'll tell you spirituality concepts in upcoming sessions and all, but for now, think of that everything, whatever you can imagine in air, and in a book and a pen, and your thoughts and emotions and feelings, your beard, hair, everything is something, is a energy. So this is the first law. Can anybody guess what exactly the second law? Second law of energy.
Energy neither be created nor be destroyed.
Great, that is also one law that will come in our future slides. Energy properties. It starts with, the units for that is hertz. I don't know. You have not
Momentum.
studied. Energy has a frequency. Okay.
Frequency.
Frequency.
You know the
Frequency.
answer, but you are holding yourself. Okay. Yeah. So energy, second law of energy is the energy has a frequency. So if you think of that fan, if you look at the fan, when you turn off, you will see the three wings. Okay, you will see the three wings. But when you turn on the fan, you will see a circle. If it is rotating at the full way, then it will be like a looking like a circle. Correct? And if you see any car wheel or also something, then you will see when it was on rested position, you will see the spokes and all. But when it was running, you will see complete full solid. So energy has a frequency. Frequency is the movement. Okay, frequency is the movement, and that movement creates the form. Okay, whatever you are seeing me now, my form is there, right? I'm 5.6, 5.8, and I could see the length and breadth and weight and everything. You will see my energy is having some frequency. Okay, I'm the complete the creation of energy, and my energy is having some frequency. That frequency create the form, and whatever the form which you are observing yourself now is result of your frequency with which you are operating. Okay, at which you are operating, you are because of your frequency level. Okay, and what exactly the form which you gained is because of your frequency level, where your atoms are moving inside. Okay, the atoms, the moving inside your body with some energy, that energy is having the frequency. Okay, so when your frequency changes, your form changes. Okay, when your frequency changes, your form changes. Think of one simple example. You are feeling lazy. Okay, you are feeling lazy and you are feeling tired and exhausted. In which form you will be? You will be slouching like this, right? You don't, you will be slouching and you will be compressing yourself. But that slouching and all have certain frequency. The moment when you just expand yourself, then frequency of your body will change and the form also will change. So that is something like you should understand. When your frequency changes, the form changes. Anything in the world, if you change the frequency of certain things, then the form can be easily changed. So if you see, like you might have seen in your childhood physics and all these bars and all frequency and vibrations and all. If you see the wavelength between one wave to other wave, the low frequency is having the gap, but high frequency is having very compressed. So high frequency, the moment, if you see, look at the fan, when it was turned off, it was at low frequency. When it was turned on, it was at high frequency. So when you are at high frequency, you will get a very different form and you will be at a higher level in your energy. Okay, so if your frequency is high means you are a high energetic person, your frequency is low means you are low energetic person. That's a simple example, but I will give you more in detail in upcoming slides. Okay, so this is the second law is nothing but simple energy lies. Energy has a frequency. Okay, energy has a frequency. And then next move to third law. And last time someone mentioned what is the third law. Can you repeat again?
Energy
Third,
neither be created nor be destroyed, sir.
yes, energy neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can change one form to other form. And if you see, like just I've given basic example, but anything you can consider, anything will change its shape from one form to other form. And if you see water, ice is in the solid form, and then if you just melt, keep it outside, then it will convert as a liquid, and when you melt it, it will become a gaseous state. So like that, you see what exactly changing here is the form is changing, but what causing the form change is the frequency change. The frequency of solid means ice is different, and the frequency of liquid is different, and frequency of gas is different. So these are the basic fundamentals of energy, first three energies. And fourth law of energy is when frequency matches, attraction happens. Okay, when frequency matches, attraction happens. This is where our law of attraction will born. Okay, so as I said, everything is energy. Everything is energy, and every energy has a frequency. So whenever we are operating at certain level of frequency, and when somebody else is operating at certain frequency, then if both frequencies are same, then we attract each other. Simple. You are dialing your, I'm dialing your mobile number, 10-digit number. And what exactly I'm dialing is I'm dialing the frequency. Okay, I'm just adjusting the frequency. With that frequency only, I'm connecting to you through phone call. And if the frequency changes, means if you type any wrong number, it will connect to some other person. It will connect to some other person. So what exactly the connection here is? The attraction. Okay, the frequency, when the frequency matches, then attraction happens. So understand these things. Four laws. First law is everything is energy in the universe, and energy has a frequency. That frequency creates the form, And third one is energy neither be created nor be destroyed, but it will changes from one shape to other shape or one form to other form. And fourth law of energy is when frequency matches, the attraction happens. Remember this one line, and then we will start our main concept of today's session. Okay, so there was a book called Secret, and there are a lot of other books also came into the existence where it says that, especially Secret book author name was Rhonda Byrne, and what exactly she was saying in her book was, as you think thoughts, they are sent out into the universe, and then they magnetically attract all like things that are on the same frequency. So she's saying that your thoughts are like a magnets which are sent out into the universe, and whatever the magnetic signal which came out of your mind will attract everything, whatever similar thoughts which you are sending. Suppose I'm feeling so happy, my happy thoughts will send some frequency outside, then the people who are all happy in this universe will connect with me. If I am feeling sad, then what exactly I will send the frequency of sad outside, and then all the sad people will come and connect in my life. So this is something she mentioned in the book called Secret by Rhonda Burns. You can read amazing book which will talk about law of attraction and manifestation. Very easy to read, but very profound in knowledge, and very so much science behind. At that time when she written, at that time a lot of people thought that it was not science proven. Okay, it was not science proven. But remember, every time law of attraction looks like a magic. Okay, law of attraction looks like a magic. What looks science today was magic yesterday. Okay, today's magic is yesterday's. Sorry, today's science is yesterday's magic. Okay, and today's magic is going to be tomorrow's science. So understand, whatever which has yet to proven, we always feel it as a magic. But once people come and do some research and all, then they will give the reasons, and then it will become a scientific reason. Okay, so understand this thing. Whatever today is a magic is going to be tomorrow's science. Whatever today science was yesterday magic. So this is the one thing you should understand. There are a lot of things people are trying to understand, but now there was so much of great understanding about law of attraction, because law of attraction deals with the quantum physics. Quantum physics says that, as you already seen, everything is energy. Everything energy. If you know the Einstein equation, E equal to mc square, energy equal to matter, matter equal to energy, both are interlinked. Okay, so we are the people treat our health issues and all with the matter, thinking that that is what energy and all. But the matter means substance, whatever you take as a pill or a drug, that is not needed if you know how to use the energy in a right way, because the matter itself is the energy. You don't need the matter itself. You can just create that energy to make yourself heal from any diseases or from any particular problems in your life. Okay, so now I want you to understand one particular thing, as I am always interested in neuroscience. Whatever I do, I always connect everything with the neuroscience itself. So we should understand one particular thing here, and you will be connecting to this particular example so much now. So what exactly it is about? RAS system. Okay, what exactly that is means reticular activating system. And if you see brain, okay, here the brain is having the area called, this area. Okay, this below one is a cerebellum. Okay, above one is a neural, where we will have lot of receptors. Okay, so here if you see, you have eye and ear, so both are connected to here your nervous system. That nervous system, central nervous system, is connected to your this backbone. Okay, and then above it you will see both are connected to one particular area called reticular formation. Okay, this reticular area called reticular formation. So what it will do is, whatever you watch and whatever you listen will be filtered out based on in this area only. Okay, whatever you see and listen will be filtered out in this area, called reticular formation. So why exactly it will filter some kind of information when it comes to listening and watching, and why it focus on only few things, we'll see now. Okay, so you might be wondering, right? The moment when you wanted to buy a car, then you will see everywhere cars only. Okay, the moment when you wanted to buy a new shirt, and then every time you will observe somebody else shirt. And when you want to buy any medicine, then you will observing everywhere medical shops only. So why exactly it is? Because I'll tell you now, this particular RAS, reticular activating system, is filtering the information. Okay, it filters the sensory information. Sensory is nothing but whatever you perceive through senses. What exactly the senses? Eyes, ears, nose, throat, and your skin. Five senses, we perceive the world through these five senses. And this particular area, reticular activating system, will filter the content. You will be surrounded by so many things every time, but you don't focus to everything. You will be only focused on few things, whatever is needed for you. So remaining and all will be filtered out. Why it will filter out, I'll tell you. So it will decide what stimuli important and need to focus. Okay. Now, if you think of, you are searching for a job, and then your entire stimulus is about job only, and suddenly you got to know that everywhere that people are saying that nowadays there is a recession, then every time when you are saying that, it will filter the recession word and will tell you that okay, now there is a recession everywhere, don't apply for the jobs and all like that. It will tell, because it will filter out the things, and it will only give you what it feels important and need to focus. It will only focus on that keywords wherever you see in the world. Okay, I'll tell you what exactly it will do. And then based on that only, it will influence our motivation and alertness and behavior. So whatever the information which is passes, it will filter out lot of things, and it will only passes remaining things to our brain. Whatever it feels like important and very much needed, those only will be passed to our other areas of our brain. Okay, it's the entry point of your brain. Okay, if you see, this is the entry point of your brain, whatever which is coming from your eyes and ears, and then only from here the information will be passed to other areas of your brain. But lot of information will not reaches to the brain. It will be only, most of the information will be filtered at your reticular area itself. Okay, so why it will filter and all, I'll tell you. Suppose when you focus on a goal, the RAS system prioritize the information and opportunities related to that goal. As I said, if you really wanted to be healthy, then if you tell frequently that I want to be healthy, I am a healthy person and all, then it will prioritize the health, and then it will focus on the health related things. Okay. And if you say to yourself that now there is a recession, it will always focus on the recession related things only. Clear? And then your thoughts and beliefs and emotions program your RAS, okay, that reticular activating system. And then whatever the recurring thoughts you will tell to yourself, okay, whatever the recurring thoughts, repeated thoughts and beliefs and emotions, what you tell, then it will make yourself more and more stronger. And RAS will say that, okay, just think of now, your belief is that a Telugu medium person cannot speak English fluently. That could be one belief you might be having, or any vernacular medium, not Telugu medium, because we are all from different states. Vernacular meaning nothing but if you are belong to entire your education you have done in your own mother tongue, then a lot of people believe that they can't improve their communication skills. And when that particular information, suppose that particular is your belief system, then everything whatever you are observing around you, suppose somebody is speaking from other medium background also, then your RAS will filter that information, will not send to your brain saying that okay, it's not your priority and all. But what it will send to your brain is, whenever somebody is struggling from the same medium and all, you will see them more frequently thinking, see now this person also can't speak because he's from same background and I am also from same medium, like that. This RAS system always prioritize the something which you believe the most. That's why in the last psychology session I have mentioned, and also my subconscious mind presentation also mentioned, 90% of your belief systems are wrong, and you are operating your life on those 90% of false belief system. But you are expecting great changes in your life. If you are not ready to change your belief system, nothing else will change in your life. So these are the RAS functions, and you can see the real-time example of RAC. So if you are looking for a job, then everywhere you will see openings, 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 and up to the time you are not aware of that there are so many things exist. But the moment when you are started searching for a job, then you will see everywhere job related post and all. Really, let me tell you my example also. When I resigned my job, I was little bit fearful, because I don't know whether I can get a more students in my class or not. At the time, I want to try outside also as a corporate skills trainer. Then up to the time, I've not prepared any any resume and all. But one day I've just sat down and then started preparing my entire resume. And after that, I posted in my LinkedIn profile. Within just 2 days, I got around 30 calls from different people. Up to the time, I don't even know that jobs exist. But the moment when I started hunting the jobs, then I started getting it. Why? Because up to the time, my mind was not focusing on communication skill trainer related jobs and all. Previously, my mind was only focusing on software related jobs. And my mind, thoughts, beliefs are all related to software only. That's why everything related to communication was filtered by my RAS system. Okay. And then At that time when I was saying to myself that okay, I need to get a communication skill trainer, at that time I was not looking at any software related jobs, because my main focus was about only communication skills trainer job. And what exactly is doing that in our brain was RAS. It was filtering everything what is needed for me, what I tell to my brain repeatedly, it feels like that is the most important thing for him, and then it will start working on it. Okay. And second thing is about communication skills. So the moment when you get embarrassed in your college or somewhere, any place, and then somebody told you that your communication skills are not good, up to the time you probably might have watched my reel or somebody else advertisement 100 times, but still your mind did not focus on that. But the moment when somebody tells you that, or the moment when you realize yourself that you need communication skill, then you started looking for a lot of platforms everywhere. And then when I said before that okay, you should join in gym, then up to the time you are not aware of that there is a gym besides your colony itself, but after that you started knowing, oh, there is a gym and all like that. Why? Because now the primary focus is about your health, and then your mind will focus on the health related things, and then it will find out the gym around you. And as I said, car example also, you are planning to buy any bike or car, then your complete focus would be on those things only. If you want to buy laptops and all like that, also mobile, anything, whatever you want desperately, your mind will start focusing on those things. Simple. Everything will comes under this. Just I've given few examples, but whatever your dominant thought will be always appear to you. And every time your dominant thought is you are lazy person, you will see everywhere laziness only in your life. Why? Because for your brain, it feels like lazy is the most important for you. That's why it makes everything lazy in your life, and everybody whom you meet also will be lazy only. Why? This RAS system that much powerful, and which is part of subconscious mind. Okay. And why I'm telling all these things? It's a neuroscience. Okay. You might be thinking law of attraction is something spiritual and all, but I'm giving you the science behind also how exactly this RAS system works to make things amplified and exaggerated. Okay. So if you understand, as I said, everything is energy, and every energy has its own frequency, and everyone has their own frequency. And you might be going through a lot of emotions in your life, and every emotion has its own frequency. If you are feeling shameful, then your frequency level or vibration level is 20 hertz. 20 hertz. If you are feeling guilty, this means the whatever in the chart, whatever the low, they are all low frequency vibrations. Okay, low frequency. And as I said, if you want to have a great form, if you want to reach to higher level, you should have higher frequency. But in your life, every time you are feeling shameful means you are always at a low frequency level and low vibration level. And when you are feeling always guilt, apathy meaning feeling hungry and all, and grief feeling so sad, and fear, desire, and especially negative desires, and anger, pride in your own self, these are all people have measured the frequency by using the frequency measuring machines, and found out that these are all whatever you see below in the chart or below in the scale. Sorry, Varsha, can you mute yourself? Okay. So in this scale, if you see, most of the things whatever you go through every day-to-day life are all low frequency vibrations. Okay. And when you are holding them in long enough, then what will happen? When you are having low frequency, you will attract a lot of things. As I said, when frequency matches, attraction happens. When you are always feeling low, means you will always attract the low things in your life. Okay. And when it comes to courage, has a 200 hertz frequency, and neutrality. Okay. Nothing, better or nothing strong. And willingness, you wanted to do something on your own, you are having very much willpower, then that is having 310. Acceptance, you're accepting whatever is happening in your life, and you are living with your life, that has having very good high frequency. And when you're having the reasoning, okay, when you are trying to give the reasons for the valid reasons and all, and when you are having the love for somebody, is the highest frequency. Joy is the highest frequency. Happiness is the highest frequency. Gratitude is the highest frequency. Peace and enlightenment is the highest level. Enlightenment means people who are in the spiritual journey. Okay, the gurus and all people get into, but you can also get into if you are at high elevated levels of spirituality. So these are all the everything, as I said, has its own frequency and vibration. But I've just given few things, but every negative emotion has a very low frequency, and every high positive emotions are having high positive frequency. So understand these things. And as I said, every energy has its own vibrations, and every vibration or frequency will match to some other frequency, similar frequency, and attach. And that's why when you are feeling low, you always feel, every time when you are feeling sad, then you will feel more and more sad. And when you fail in one thing, and if you say you are a failure, then you will fail in multiple areas. And that's why if you see a lot of times when one person get one government job, he is the one who will get 3 4 government jobs also at a time. A lot of times we see in a newspaper and all, one person cracked 3 and 4 and 5 and like that. Why? Because their frequency level is very high and they attract the very high level things very much easily. So understand these things. Everything has a frequency. Your especially emotions has its own frequencies, and know your frequency level of your emotions. Just aware of your emotion, what emotion you are going through, and then change the frequency level. Change the frequency level, then automatically you can change your feeling. How you can? Suppose you are feeling cheated. Okay, you are feeling very sad. Somebody cheated you. Somebody betrayed you and all, and you feel like this world is full of fake people and all, but there are some good people are there in your life, and then recall them who are all the good people in your life, then automatically you started feeling happy because you are feeling some people are good around you in your life, and show some gratitude to people or something what is already there in you. Then gratitude is the highest level of frequency. Okay, the moment when you start showing the gratitude, then everything will be automatically come to your life. So gratitude practicing is very important to manifest anything in your life, because what you can manifest great means when you feel great only, then you can, then only you will feel, then only you'll be able to manifest. For that, how we can manifest? As I said, law of attraction is something we can manifest anything in our life. But how exactly we can manifest? I'll tell you one formula. If you can apply this formula, then you can also achieve whatever you want in your life. Really, whether you believe it or not, I'll tell you the examples also from my life. How exactly I started using this particular technique and formula, and how my life has started manifesting in certain way, in whichever the way which I want. Okay. So the formula is FTBA. Okay. FTBA. So F stands for feel. Okay. F stands for feel or feelings. And T stands for think or thoughts. B stands for beliefs or believe. And A stands for act. So remember this. FTBA is a technique to manifest anything in your life. So suppose I want to, okay, I want to become a international trainer, okay, international communication skill trainer. If I want to manifest that, if I want to manifest myself as an international communication skill trainer, then first and foremost thing is I should feel inside that I am an international communication skill trainer. Okay, that's the one thing. And then think the thought should be also like an international communication skill trainer, and I should believe myself that one day I'm going to get it. I should believe that it is possible for me, and then action is very much important, and then I should act how exactly international communication skill trainers take the actions. I should also take accordingly. Then what will happen is that really will manifest. Why? Because as I said, every thought and feeling, belief and action is its own frequency. Suppose me being a national level communication skill trainer, because we are all having the students are from around 14-15 states now, so I can consider myself as a national level communication skill trainer now. If I really wanted to become a international communication skill trainer, what I said, everything is a energy and everything has its own frequency. I just has to change my frequency from this level to the higher level. If I can change my frequency level, then I can change it. What exactly I should change in myself to change my frequencies? I should change how I feel, how I think, how I believe, and how I act. If I change, then certainly I will reach to that level also. Okay. Where I started, where I reached is definitely I applied this technique. That's why one day I told one line has influenced me so much to become who I am. That line is act as if you already achieve. Okay, as I already told in the lot of times in the previous sessions also. So FTBA means feel, think, believe, and act as if you already had it, whatever you want in your life. Okay, whatever the goal which you have, whatever something which you wanted to manifest in your life, then think of you already have it. Feel, think, believe, and act. But most of the time, you will only a lot of times we do in opposite way. Okay, what exactly I'll tell you. Have, do, and feel. Okay, have, do, feel, that is a general method. When you have something, suppose when I'm having rich car, okay, suppose my goal is to buy a car. So when you have the car, then only you will drive that car, then only you will feel like great. But in manifestation, you should do opposite. You should feel first how great it would be, and you just feel yourself that you are in the car. Okay, you are in that rich car which you wanted to buy. Feel that, and then do something about it, and then have it. So do or act about it according to have that car, and then Habit means habit comes later part. When you feel, think, and believe, if these are all in a in linear, then only you'll achieve what you want. Suppose recently one person told that I want to lose my weight. Okay, I want to lose my weight. That is your thought. Okay, that is your thought. But you are feeling so lazy, then you will never achieve your dream. You will never achieve your dream. Instead, what you should feel like, you should feel very energetic, and you should think that you will be losing the weight and you are losing the weight, and then you should act accordingly, and you should believe that one day you will definitely get it. Then you will achieve that, and that will be manifested in your life. But without that, just thinking that, okay, thinking I will become a good communicator, but you are not at all believing in yourself that you will one day speak in communication, one day you will communicate very effectively, then it will not achieve. You will never manifest that one thing. So these four should be in linear. For me, now I'm feeling that I can be a good international communication skill trainer. I'm thinking that I will be, and I'm believing in myself, I'm acting accordingly to make myself international trainer. And same thing for you as well. If you want anything in your life to manifest, then use this technique or the formula, which will eventually give you what you want. If anything is missing, you are thinking but not feeling about it, you will not get. You are thinking and feeling but you are not believing, then you will not get. You are thinking, feeling, believing but not acting, you will not get. These four should be in proportion and should be, in linear. Then only you will be achieving what you want in your life and manifesting. Okay, then what exactly you should do in your life to get a higher frequency means you should change your vocabulary. A lot of times when I ask how are you, a lot of times people say fine. Fine word has certain frequency. Feeling great has certain frequency. So the moment what vocabulary which you use, based on that only your frequency levels is. And every time people ask me how are you, then I immediately say I am great. Up to the time I may not be feeling that much great. The moment when I say great, then automatically I feel great. And a lot of people says, how are you feeling and how is your energy level? I feel my energy levels are so high, even though I'm feeling very exhausted and drained. But the moment when I say my energy levels are so high, that words has certain frequency, and immediately I get that energy automatically, and then I can able to do my task with full of energy. That's why every time I say from morning 4:30 to evening 11:30, night 11:30, I'll maintain the same level of energy. Why? Because I know this manifestation technique. I know how exactly frequency and vibration works and energy works, and I apply this technique. Recently somebody asked, how can you be that much energetic? I told on that day I will tell my secret. This is the secret. So because everything in the universe is energy, and every energy has its own frequency, and if I can tap into that energy, the good energy, then I can be always very positive and active and energetic. And change your vocabulary. In what way? Recently when I asked the people to write down your goals, then they have written like this: I want to be a good communicator. Okay, it's a wrong way of writing the goal. Okay, if you really wanted to be a good communicator, then you should say like, I'm a good communicator. Okay, this is how you should use your vocabulary. Then only you will manifest. And then a lot of people say that I want happy life, but you can't get happy life by just wanting it. You should have it. I'm already having happy life. Then only you will have the happy life. Because wanting happy life, you are thinking from the low level frequency, but happy life is at high level frequency. When you are having it, then only you will get that level of happiness in your life. But if you are just at the down level and expecting that one day I'll reach, but not changing the way you feel, think, and act, then you will never reach to the top level of your frequency level. So understand that this is something which we do always mistake. Okay, I am not happy and I want to be happy. No, if you are saying I'm not happy, that moment itself the energy levels or frequency levels will go down. But the moment when you say that I'm already very happy, then even though you are not happy, also energy levels will go high and frequency will level will change. Okay, and I want to be healthy. Okay, so now you know the answer. I am already healthy. Okay, I'm already healthy. This is how when you change your vocabulary, then everything looks positive and everything around you will change. And a lot of times people ask me, Rakesh, how can you be every time like this? Because I know how to use my vocabulary, and that's why I look very positive to the people, and I also very positive person. Why? Because I know what words to use to my brain and to my body and to the universe. Accordingly only I'll get it. I want to stay consistent. I am already consistent. Simple. Okay, if you start using these things in your day-to-day life, then your life will be manifested as a magic. Every time you feel like a magic happening in your life, and that's why I feel every time magic happens in my life, because I apply these kind of techniques in my life, and then I manifest it. So for that, I will tell you how exactly you can manifest in your life. First and foremost thing is change your vocabulary. Then you can manifest a lot of things in your life. Every time, whenever you wanted to have it, you make sure that you believe yourself, you already have it. Okay. Think and feel and believe and act like you already have it. So if you do like that, then how you can use it in your vocabulary? You should make them as a present tense. Okay, every time your goal should be present tense, whatever you wanted to have it in the future, because present is something which you are having it right now, and whatever the goals are about your future, so future you are bringing to the present by changing your frequency level. That is how you can achieve your goals and every dream, and you can manifest anything. I'll tell you how crazily you can manifest the things and how I manifested myself. I'll tell you. Okay, so techniques and practices for you to improve, or in your law of attraction or manifest in your life. And first and foremost technique is a gratitude journaling. If you are not happy with what you have, then you will never get more. Okay, and even if you get more also, you will never be happy. So that's why you should be always happy with whatever you already have it. Okay, but you don't need to be satisfied. Then you will grow to the next level. That's why I always say I am happy with less satisfaction. Okay, so when I'm happy and not satisfied with what I'm currently, then I will always find the scope. There is always scope to improve myself. And when it comes to gratitude journaling, you should always feel grateful for the things which you already have it. The moment when you are feeling grateful and feeling blessed, then you will be blessed with more and more wishes and more uh, dreams, okay, desires, whatever you are having for your life, and that will be fulfilled. That's the first technique. Gratitude is the highest form. If you measure the frequency level, also gratitude holds after enlightenment gratitude. Okay, remember that. And that's why every day make sure that you write down 3 things which you are grateful for. And I'm really started writing my diary. In this diary, I started writing the grateful things which and I'm feeling so happy, and I could see so much happiness in my life. I'll tell you what exactly happened with this one technique also. And then second thing is affirmations, positive self affirmations. Affirmations nothing but what you say to yourself, and a positive self affirmations nothing but I'm very happy, I can do it, I'm having everything whatever is there in my life, and I'm so kind, I'm lovely person, I am so smart and intelligent and all. Whatever you use a positive self affirmations, positive self affirmations will work like a magnet. Okay, so self affirmations program your brain, and that's why you should know what words to use. Okay, I'm very good at in my communication skills. I'm very confident speaker. I don't have any fear. So like that, you always make your statements in a positive way, and then definitely it will work in your life. Okay, and then third one is a visualization. If you have watched my subconscious mind presentation, there I have explained the magic of visualization. Okay, and if you have not watched, go and watch. That is my first presentation in a psychology, subconscious mind. There I've detailed explained how exactly you can reprogram your subconscious mind by using visualization, how people have used visualization to get what they want in their life. And whether you believe it or not, I use everyday visualization to 9 o'clock batch. Okay, when I started 9 o'clock batch, it started with only 2 people. I was visualizing myself that 9 o'clock batch should be around 20 people like that, and then it reached to around 16 people, and within just 3 4 days I'll be reaching also 25 people also. Okay, and one more thing, the visualization which I applied in my life, like when I have taken the Zoom subscription, at the time, people, at the time only our class strength was only 10 at the time. Okay, class strength was only 10. And I told to my friends that, I'm going to take Zoom subscription. It is costing me somewhat like that, I told. And they said, you are not getting any money also. What are you going to do? But I visualized myself like actually Zoom will only allow 100 people. Okay. Zoom will only allow 100 people. I started visualizing every day myself that okay, my batch 100 people full, and then the people who are joining after 100 as Zoom is not allowing them. Okay, so that's where I should think of. I should convert this into Zoom instead to Zoom to YouTube live. Okay, only 100 people will joining from the Zoom classes, and remaining people will be attending to my sessions through YouTube live whenever there is a special session. So that is my visualization, and now I visualize it like this. When my strength was 10, now it reached to 64. But there are a lot of people have taken permission because of so many personal reasons. If they would have joined, it would have reached to 74 80, and then 20. It is going to happen within just a matter of 1 month itself. So that's how I started visualizing myself and believing in myself and acting accordingly. Then I started manifesting myself. So visualization is something very, very, very powerful, and you should apply. You can apply in every area of your life where you want to reach. You can visualize as if you have already achieved it. Okay, and meditation. Meditation is something helps us to set up our frequency level higher. A lot of people don't know how to do meditation and they don't do also. They always feel like there is no time, but they have a time to scroll through Instagram and YouTube mindless videos and all for hours and hours, but they can't sit for 5 minutes to meditate. And but they want a great happy life and successful life and jobs and all, but think, if your frequency level is low, you will only get the low things. If your frequency level is high, then only you'll get high. If you wanted to change your frequency level from low to high, definitely meditation plays very crucial role. If you can sit down and meditate, then what will happen is meditation enables you to create the connection between your mind and the body. And that's where magic happens. When your mind and body is at same level because of meditation, then everything, your frequency level goes high and everything looks easy for you and everything get attracted to you. Because when you do meditation, you feel very positive. And the moment when you feel positive, that's a frequency. You will attract more and more positive people into your life. Simple. You went to interview and then you are sitting there with full of fear inside and low confidence. And the person who is sitting there, he can easily sense your frequency level and he don't like your frequency because he's a very calm and composed person. Then immediately what he will do, he will reject you without reason also he will reject you. Why? Because it happens at subconscious level. People will judge you at subconscious level. At subconscious level, your energy and frequency matters the most. And if you are a very positive person, your energy, whatever the frequency will be surrounded by you, can travel nearly around 9 meters. You are there now. You think of yourself and think of one big circle around you. Big circle around you. That is your field. That is your magnetic field or electrical field around you. That has the power. That has the length. Can go up to 9 meters. 9 meters. So that 9 meters around radius of you, people can sense who you are and what exactly you are going through. If you are a highly positive person, that's why if you go somewhere, you see some stranger, but still you feel very positive about those people. But whereas if you see some people, you even though you have not have any connection with them and you have not talked with them, but still you feel negative about them. Why? Because they send such kind of signals to you, and that signals will travel nearly 9 meters. And when you are sitting in front of your interviewer, you will be just sitting, you will be just 1 meter away, and they can easily sense what is going through inside you. And not only here, any meetings, everywhere, people will sense based on your frequency and energy levels. So follow these techniques, gratitude journaling every day, and affirmations, positive affirmations is like a self-talk, and visualization and meditation helps you so much to manifest whatever you want. And what exactly visualization is nothing but you in your mind, suppose you wanted to build one house. Visualize yourself, you are in that already in that house. Okay, visualize yourself, you are already in that house and you are sitting in your sofa and your mother and father and your spouse is around you and your kids are playing in your house, and in front of your house there is a maid and there is a car and all like that. When you visualize, then that becomes your reality. When you every time visualizing like that, then you may be thinking that how it happens. Okay, when we visualize and all, that's the magic of that's the magic of law of attraction. You don't have to worry about how to do and all. The world itself, the universe itself will present you how you can achieve it by sending the people, by sending the opportunities, by sending some of the great boons in your life. That's the magic of law of attraction. And the people who knows this, they will use it. That's why you see a lot of rich people will always become rich and poor people always become poor. Why? If you observe poor people vocabulary, they always use all the negative. Okay, today work is not good and our family is full of financial problems and every day we are getting health issues. Most of the time they discuss, most of the time they program their mind and they use the negative words only. The more they use the negative, the more negative comes into their life. And you are inviting a lot of negativity in the form of serials, movies and all the other things also. And all the negativity which is coming into your mind, and you are thinking that you will be positive and all, you will never be positive. Remember, that's why I stopped reading the news and I stopped watching the TV and I stopped watching these outside things, whatever I feel not useful and all. But I'm using Instagram for my advertisement purpose and all. Otherwise I would have stopped that also. Okay, so think of these things and then you relate to your own life. And here, when I'm doing the research about manifestation and law of attraction, I came to know one of the very powerful technique which I feel like I was doing it, but not up to the mark. But if you can do it, it is going to fulfill everything in your life. Okay, we call it as a vision board. Very powerful technique in law of attraction and manifestation. Vision board. Vision board is nothing but you create one chart. Okay, you create one chart. What exactly you wanted to achieve or wanted to have it in your life? What exactly you wanted to have? Suppose you want to travel to any country in this year. It's your dream to travel. Then write down that and add some pictures about that country. Suppose you want to visit Paris, then add the Paris Eiffel Tower there, and then you edit yourself and keep in front of Eiffel Tower yourself, and then visualize that every day. And suppose you want to become a manager or you wanted to get the promotion, then write down that role. Okay, your name with that role. Okay, whatever your role, like a manager or team lead and all, your name with that name. Then that words and that thoughts will have the energy and it will attract that frequency. Okay, as I said, every time everything is energy and frequency that will attract. So like that, whatever you wanted to achieve, like you wanted to have a better relationship and you wanted to have a partner, or whether you wanted to improve your communication skills, then picturize that and then write something about it and then make a very big chart what you wanted to achieve in your 20. Don't think how many things you achieve and what is the possibility and all. There is no logic behind the law of manifestation. It's a magic. As I said, there is no logic. There is a huge magic. It's up to you how big things you wanted to keep it there, and then you just see the magic. You try this time. Okay, you have never tried these things in your life, I think, till now. Nothing will, you will not lose anything, right? This is something, if you achieve then you'll be happy, if you don't then it's okay. Anyhow, previously also you are not achieving. But what I got to know, that a lot of successful people always use this vision board. Today when I was doing a lot of research about it, I got to know that this one particular technique, and I feel like in my mind I was visualizing everything what I want. But if I can have it as a chart, as a vision board, every day if I can go and see it, my out end result. So if you can visualize your end result as vividly as possible, your mind doesn't know what is reality and what is visualization, what is imagination, what is reality. Your mind doesn't know. That's the biggest boon, and that's the biggest curse also, if you don't know how to use your visualization in the positive way. Okay, and we use the visualization in a negative way. What is the negative way of visualization? You visualize yourself as well fearful in an interview. Same thing only happen, right? You forgot the words itself. But when you visualize yourself confident in interviews, in group meetings, and you're talking to the public, then eventually you become a great confident person. Like that, vision board in every direction. Okay, you can consider your health related goals. You can make slim photo, whatever your old photo, and keep it there, and then make sure that I'm healthy person, like that. Write it down and watch that video. Automatically your lot of body weight can be reduced. And relationships, you are not having a great relationships now, you can, if your partner is not being good with you, then you create yourself a lovely authentic photo there, and then see create the love emojis and all there, and then start visualizing that how much love you can give it to that person, and visualize yourself how it could be when you are in that love period and all, like that. And then automatically the partner also will be definitely get into show that same love with you. Okay, and also same thing, like if you want to be positive, if you want to be great, and if you want to get married, and whatever it is, any goal it could be, and without worrying whether it is possible or not, don't apply your logical mind there. Logical mind will stop you. Logical mind will always ask you to think about from the past perspective. Logical mind will always ask you to think about the past perspective. In the past you failed in so many resolutions, and you failed in so many commitments and all, and if you take the decision from the past perspective, you will never get what you want in the future. Instead, you should always think about the future perspective. This manifestation is all about you are going to the future and bringing that future to the present. But most of the time what mistake we do is we go to past and bring our past again into the present, and that's why we fail miserably again and again and again. But this time change the principle. Instead of you going to the past and creating the present, you go to the future and then bring that future to the present. Then your future will be, your present will be much more happy than ever. So these things, this vision board you can apply in relationships, health, personal life, and professional life, and career, anywhere. Okay, and it could be in terms of earning the more money, in terms of getting a promotion, in terms of getting a good health and getting a good relationships, or maintaining yourself at a high level, or you wanted to start up anything, you want to start any new company, or when you want to do something new, just add there as a vision board 2025. I had to do it because I got to know today only. Then definitely I'll be working on for next 1 or 2 days, and I'll create my own vision board and I'll share it with you. And you can also share it with me, and we'll all work together to achieve whatever is there in our 2025. Okay, great then. So, this man, Einstein, and a great physicist and a great philosopher also. He said one great line that everything is energy, I already explained, and that all there is it. Okay, that's all there is it to it. And match the frequency. Everything is there already. Everything is there. Every energy is there on us. But only what is missing is you are not able to match that frequency. Now there is a one great, there are a lot of jobs are there, but your frequency is not matching to that job level. That's why you're not getting the job. So what you should do, matching that frequency by increasing your frequency, then that whatever your vision would be your reality. So match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. Okay, as I said, it's a magic. It works like a magic, and it can be no other way. There is no other way that you will miss that in your life. Okay, there is no chance of failing in that. That's what he's saying. This is not the philosophy, this is the physics. The great physicist itself is saying that it's a reality. Everything whatever you think and just change your frequency, it will become your reality. If I am saying, I may be the philosopher like that you can think of, but the great physicist, and everything started with him only, all the physics books and all, and he himself is saying, means definitely he knows better than us, and he believed in it and he achieved it, and that's why he's saying it. So if you see any positive book which you read, any positive people autobiographies, motivational videos, and anything you see, what you think you become. This line you will every time remember. You will be, every time encountering what you think you will become. Your thinking will has its own frequency. If you think you can do it, you will do it. If you think you cannot do it, you cannot do it. That's the magic of the thinking and feeling and actions. Okay, so as recently I have asked a lot of people to write down their goals, and they have written so many goals, and they are considering it as a great goals, but there are three different types of goals you should understand, and then you decide in which type, in which category your goal come into, and then think how you can change or expand your goals list. So first and foremost goal type is A type goal. A type goal is how to do it. Okay, so suppose you want to improve your communication skills. Now you know how to do it, how you can improve your communication skills. That comes under A type goal. It is a low level of goal setting. Okay, very low basic level goal. And if you know it, how to do it, then eventually you will do it. If you are not doing it, it's because of your procrastination and other reasons and all, because you are lacking the action and you are not taking the action. That's why you are not able to achieve that goal. So type A goal is, you know how to do it. Okay, and simple. There are a lot of examples you can take it. Suppose you already have a two cars and you are planning to buy a third car. You already know how to do that and all. So that's a not big deal. Okay. And second goal is B type goal. You think you can do it. Okay. So suppose you want to start a YouTube channel. Okay. You want to start a YouTube channel. If you think you can do it, automatically you can do it. You can create your own YouTube channel and you can start posting whatever you can do it and all. So you may not be knowing how to do it, but still you can try it. And then initially you think you can do it. Once you started thinking, you will get to know how to do it also. Then automatically you will be able to do it. That comes under second type goals. Okay, you can think of what exactly you think you can do it, but you are not doing, and what you kept those things and all your goals. Okay, a lot of times people mention like, I want to be healthy and all. So you think you can be healthy and you think you can lose your weight. That goals comes under this B type goal. And goals are for, goals are for growing. Okay, goals are for growing, and your goal should help you to grow you in your life. And goals are set up in our life to bring the best in us. Okay, goals are there to bring the best in us. But if you are setting up the small goals, then you will never stretch yourself to the next level of your life. So that's the reason the third type goal is something you don't know how. Okay, you don't know, there are the goals you have in your life, you don't know how to do it. What really what you really wanted to do, you don't know, but you have that goal of something bigger. Then that's where law of attraction magic happens, and you will be able to achieve. So in my case, my goal, okay, in terms of this particular example, my goal is that I want to build one app. I want to build one app where now you are typing everything in a Google form and feeding and all. Then by the end of the month, I am calculating and all. But my goal is to build one app in our class where everybody will get a registration number, and by entering the registration number every day, you should fill that Google form and habits. Every day itself, you can see who are all in the top leaderboard. Okay, who are all in the top leaderboard, and you can easily see them. And then, oh, this girl is putting more efforts in reading habit than me, and she is the topper from past 20 days and all like that. You have seen, right? In Kahoot app, you have seen every question. Once you answer, then you see the leaderboard and all. So the same level of thing I want to build one app, and for that I don't know how to do, and nothing. Okay, I don't know how to do and what to do and all to do it, but I have that goal. So when I have that goal, definitely universe will help me to get to that goal, to achieve that whatever I want. Okay, so like that, your type C goals are going to be very big goals. Think of what exactly comes under. When Wright brothers were thinking of creating the plane, they did not know how to create the plane to fly, but they started working on it and they started doing the things and all. Then they realized that they can do it. Okay, so initially they were not aware of what exactly flight look like. They don't even know anything damn thing about the flight and all, but they created on their own by trying and trying, and the universe has helped them, and then they did it. How it worked? Law of attraction and manifestation. They dreamt of flying in the air. You do you know their story? They always used to have a dream when they were child, wanted to fly in the air, and they don't know how to do it. And then they started working on it, and then started working on it, and then they got to know the idea of building the plane, and then they started. Now because of their idea only, now we are able to fly in the air in the aeroplane and helicopter and all. Okay, so these things, types of goals, and most of your goals are lying in the type 1 itself, a type itself. That is very basic level. With that, you can't grow bigger in your life. Okay, you will be able to grow 1% 2%, but not completely. So understand and think of what kind of big goals you wanted to have in your life. It's okay, don't worry how you will achieve and what you don't know anything about it. Also, still have that big goals. Nature will help you to find out the path and the resources. Okay, and then here I really love these lines. What do you think you become? I already told. Okay, so what you feel you attract. As I said, feeling is a frequency, and if you are having certain frequency, you attract the same frequency. If you are feeling low, then you will attract the low people. When you feel high, then you will attract the more high energetic people. So understand this thing, and then you change your feelings accordingly, change your thoughts, and then what you imagine you create. So visualization, you imagine something about your future, then you create it eventually. Okay, yeah, that's it. Thank you. Now it's time for you to change your frequency. As I said, everything is energy, everything is a frequency, and what is missing is just a frequency only. Every energy is also there. You have to change your frequency level of your energy, then everything can be achieved in your life with the science of law of attraction and the magic behind the manifestation. If you know these techniques and if you can apply this, then definitely you can achieve anything in your life. And this is what the great people and successful people apply these techniques, and then that's why they are becoming successful and great. And I am in the path of becoming successful and great person. I started knowing this research, and I am doing the research and all these things, and I am finding that okay, I am applying these techniques in my life to get to the next level. And why only me be successful? You can also be successful along with me. Why? Because the universe is having unlimited abundance of energy, unlimited energy. And where is the competition between me and you? I don't feel any competition at all. When you are feeling like this universe is limited and energy is limited and resources are limited, then you feel competition. But the moment when you know the beauty of universe always reveals itself in the abundance. Abundance means no, there is no end, there is no limit. So when there is no limit means I will have my own success and you will have your own success, right? There is no problem with me and you. That's why when I am trying to become successful, then why can't you become yourself as successful? Think of that. And that's what the end of the presentation. Thank you so much for your patience, for listening me very patiently. I think it took 1 hour. Okay, so this is what I want to tell you about the law of attraction, and that's where the magic happens. And if you understand these techniques and if you can apply in your life without much doubts and all, as I said, if you apply the logical brain, your logical brain has a very wrong beliefs, and with that wrong beliefs, it looks something not possible. But if you go and ask somebody who is already successful, they will tell you they also applied these techniques and they become successful. That's why read some great articles and read some great autobiographies, how they become successful and all, how they made their small companies into very big companies and all. Then they will tell their secrets in that book. And me, the person who have read around 80 plus books in my last 4.5 years, and I've read so many books related to autobiographies and biographies of the people and about the companies, I got to know that what exactly they did in their life when they were small, in their companies, when they were at small role, but how they eventually become a highly successful people and all. I got to know the reasons and all. Even though I got so many things, but still my mind always kept me to do a lot of research about these things. And in that particular research, I got to know these facts and do these rules also. So if you apply these rules and regulations and techniques, then definitely you will also achieve what you want. Visualize whatever you want, create it automatically. Universe will help you to create. Why? Energy. Simple reason. Everything is energy, and every time I apply that, and it's up to you. What is your end aim is. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Yes. Any questions? Any doubts? Anything want to share? Hello. Are you sleeping? All right.
Sir,
Sir.
It is very great session, sir. It's really motivate us.
So it became
Yeah. Thank you, Rahul.
And we feel so much confident. And I have heard all these things from my friend also. Law of attraction, where if you say yourself, I can do, I achieve, then you automatically vibes comes and you have to act also.
Great.
So it's a very great session, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Rahul. Next.
thank you, sir, for this great platform. Yesterday only I joined. So thank you, everyone. So, sir, I want uh, to share one information, if
Yeah,
it
please.
is. Uh, why you not taking the giving the coordinators to one coordinator, any senior your students take initiative as a coordinator, and they only conduct that sessions, like whatever you are like taking that morning, night, you are taking na same like that way, whatever that instant topic or book summary, like take a coordinator and giving them opportunity, their leadership qualities they build. I think so it is help to
Yeah.
everybody.
Thank you. But you have joined yesterday itself. That's why you don't know the few things here, what will happen. Yeah, that's already there. Okay. So if you join few days, you will get to know what we are doing and all. Okay. Yeah, just wait for 1 month, then you will get to
Okay,
know.
okay, sir.
Okay. We
Thank you.
already have that system and all. So everybody become the host and they also take the classes and conduct the things and all. I train them in that aspects also, and managing skills. And I think a lot of people, how many people have acted as a host so far? You can see Rashekar. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
we have that system. Okay. Thank you. Good. Next person.
Hi, sir. I want to share something, sir. Uh, actually, I don't know about these all kind of things, law of attraction, anything. But I used to vision myself from my childhood itself. I don't know till my academics. Those all things are happened after academics. Nothing was going well. That time, everyone used to tell me imagination is different and reality is different. You should come out of that. Then only you will be you can do what you want like that. But I am addicted to my visualization imagination because there I created my own world. I am happy when I am imagining something. That's why it's a very difficult thing to think for me. I tried, but I couldn't. And then after coming back to my home, I started doing puja. That time I don't know what to ask. I was just doing without asking anything. And then I told to God, I don't know what to ask. If you want to means give me a guide, then I will follow him what he is going to tell. After 1 or 2 weeks, I found Instagram reel. There I saw you. After joining here, I am doing so many things. And now, while telling visualization, I thought maybe it's true. So many people told me like it's not true, but now I got okay. It's something. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Soumya. And in the past also, I told about one girl named Pujita. And when I went to one place there in a club, then she wanted, she saw me for the first time, and then she wanted me her as no she wanted me as her trainer, and she did not know that I conduct this class and all. I went there for some other purpose, but she looked at me, she felt like she need she need me as a trainer and all. And then after 2 hours, her father came to me and asked, sir, can you tell me any communication skill platforms, I want to admit my daughter in that platform. I said, I am the communication skill trainer. And then I took her into the class. And then after 1 month, she called me and told, sir, whether you believe it or not, when I get into the lift, when I saw you, I feel like you should be my trainer. And then suddenly I joined in your class also. At that time, I did not know that you conduct this class and all. So that's the magic of law of attraction. And other day she said, sorry, whether you believe it or not, it's a magic, sir. I really never believed. And I told to my father also. And her father called me after 1.5 months and he told me that, sir, do you know my daughter want you as her trainer? And luckily you conducting your own training sessions and all like that. He also told. And then he told me she was very happy, sir, after joining your classes like that. So yeah, those things happens in reality. Okay.
Yeah,
Law of attraction.
sir,
Yes.
because I saw so many trainers and like these advertisements in Instagram, but I didn't text it to anyone. If I text also, I didn't call them. They used to call me again and again. I used to ignore. But you didn't call me. I only texted after that, connected within 1 day itself. I joined here, sir.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there are a lot of people also ping me and they ignore me, but it's their frequency. Okay, they don't match to my frequency. That's why they lose these opportunities. Maybe after joining 2 3 other platforms, and then after paying the money and losing their time, and then they may feel like, okay, this man may help, and then they will join in our platform. Yeah, let them come later. Okay, thank you, Soumya. Next person.
Sir, whenever you are showing law of attraction, I think like it is physics, something it is a formulas like that. I think so that all things are getting in my mind. When you were saying about that particles and energy and frequency, I can easily understand that way of thinking. Like my mother asked me like what is the universe. That time universe means it is a imagination, I said to my mother, but I know what is actually I don't know. It is a frequency, it is helps to connect the universe. I know from this
Then
yeah. And yeah, when I searching the some Mahabharat video, I got to Karna story. That day totally went to searching the Karna only. That related information also I getting from outside. Yeah, sir. Really, it is the frequency. It helps to get into a manifest. And thank you, sir.
thank you, Anisha. Great. Next person.
Good evening, everyone. So actually, 2 days back, I asked one question to Rakesh. Actually, these are all happening. So I think I got the answer for that. So it will be very useful for me. Thanks for this session.
Thank you, Prem. And when I was preparing this presentation, you came into my mind. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Next.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, sir.
Mm,
Yeah, Blish.
Hello, everyone. Hello, sir. Good evening. So, first of all, I'm excited about what is the you're saying find the name of the session, the law of nature. First of all, I don't understand. It is just like our consistency, all this thing, habitation. But after that, are you starting to the laws? Uh, laws, three laws short. I am little bit confused. How it will be helpful to the today's session? I'm a little bit confused. But after that, you are starting the RAS, reticular activity system. Then I understand how our thoughts, things, what I saw, it will be filter. How and The law of attraction, also known as, it will be the FTBA. And also change the vocabulary is the, I experienced that one thing, that in the change your vocabulary, because every day I join the 6:30 batch. So I wake up at 6:15, 6:20. I wake up and I wake up and get to a laptop and start the lecture. I feel very low, but when sir asked me how are you, huh? When I told the sir I am feeling great. After that, my excitement level is very high, and I can attain my attention will for 1 hour will be great. That I have experienced. That is.
Great, Abhilash. Thank you. And good. Next.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Hi, Naresh.
First of all, thank you for this presentation, sir. I learned a lot of things, and I just want to share one thing, one thing that happened in my life. As I told you that I started, like, I wanted to start business and all, so I am planning to start business. So before that, I didn't get any videos and all about that business. Like whenever when I thought about that business and all, like whenever I open Instagram or YouTube, so I used to get those videos. I used to tell my friends like these kind of things that is happening for me and all. And now I understood like law of attraction and also, yeah, this is the thing that I want to share. So that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Naresh. Great.
Hi, sir. Hi,
Hi.
everyone.
Hi, Bhargavi.
Sir, I want to share one thing about law of attraction. Yesterday, we talked about something about education. I have one confusion, sir. And after I ended call with you, I thought when I will teach someone, I am very interested on that. I thought of like that, sir. Yesterday night, my batch, that class batch called me, and because SAP will want some queries like that because they don't know SQL. I know. They called me, Bhargavi, can you teach SQL for us? They asked me. Today I took 3 hours class for us, sir. After after that, I felt very happy, and after that, I want to call you, but you are very busy to give presentation to me. That's why I didn't call you. Uh, After I thought I was thought when I want to share after joining class. This is first of all I thought like that, but end of the session I want to share, sir. I am very happy today, sir.
Everything interlinked. Okay. The topic itself about that only today. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great. And just before the class only one, just was about to ready, and at 6:45 I opened Instagram because there are a lot of mails, messages are there. And there was a one comment under Madhuri's feedback. Okay. And one person was saying that, yeah, she was reading good script about the class. Okay. So the feedback that what she was reading, that what she was speaking in that feedback, then one person commented in the Hindi that something, I don't know Hindi meaning. Can anyone translate it? I'll read it for you. I don't know what exactly the meaning of that, but just a moment. Just a moment. Where is that? Yeah. Script अच्छा से नहीं पढ़ा क्या? Okay. So it's okay.
Script మంచిగా జరగలేదా?
Acha, okay. It's fine. People have different opinions, but yeah, without knowing the full story, you should not judge. Okay. So yeah, he doesn't even know damn thing about what we do here and what exactly this class is and those things. But yeah, it's okay. I don't much worry because yeah, if you started thinking about the people who are at the ground level, you will never reach to the higher levels. You should just let them go, and then definitely people, whoever, it's okay, because my journey started when I started speaking with the people. They laughed at my communication skills. Okay. And they told me that you don't know how to speak also, you don't know how to pronounce a sentence also, and you are from Telugu medium background and all like that, they said. And a lot of people told me that you will never get the job also, but now I am being the reason for so many people to get their own jobs. So yeah, people comments and all, it's like good for us sometimes. Okay, we should treat them in the right way and then continue. Okay, thank you.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, all. Really, it is an excellent presentation, sir, I would say. Really, I learned so many things. Visualization body, I didn't listen anywhere. I want, it's really excellent. I wanted to implement in my life also. Before that, when I was on this class, I am a pessimistic person. I wrote the test also, sir. After joining this class, within a week, my score was 0. Today, my colleague is used to and like that. So today, I wanted to learn whether it is how much I became a optimistic person. Like that, I wrote the exam. My score is 12, sir. 12. I didn't expect that much. Also, I became a that much optimistic person. Really, people are saying before that. People are saying you are great person like that. I used to say no, that much great I am like that. Naresh brother used to say daily you are great and like that he used to say. Really, I'm accepting that thing. I said one thing after joining this class. Before that, my goals are up to the half of the sky. After joining this class, it will reach to the up to sky. I will touch the sky like that. I used to say to Naresh brother. He used to say daily whenever I am calling to him, you are touching the sky. How it feels like that. He used to say. Really, I am visualizing daily what I wanted to achieve in my life. That's like that. I am accepting the greatness of I am. Really, it's visualization technique. It is useful, sir. I visualize myself as an optimistic person. Today, I have seen the change in myself. Thank you, sir. That happened only because of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. And thank you so much for joining today. And
Sir,
yes,
can I share
Sangeeta.
one information? Sir,
Yeah, please.
good evening to all. Good evening. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Good evening to all. And first of all, thank you for giving this life-changing session, sir. And law of attraction, initially I was confused how law is something scientifically related. How can I catch? Coming to end, I can understand, sir. Like how to achieve our goal. Like you tell one formula FTBA. That one TEDx video will have no, sir. Fake it until you become it. That like only. I now I can understand that word, sir, meaning of that understand. And I think when we keeping positively it make a positive vibration. That is the thing of that session, I think, sir. Like when we keeping positively it act positive vibration also. Yes, sir, that is my think. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you, Sangeeta. And thank you, guys. And it's been 1 hour, 1.5 hour. Yeah. So it's not about knowing, and doing is something very important. Okay, you already got to know what is needed for you, and now if you don't act upon it, then no use. Even how many things you know, also no use. You are not going to get it. Yes, anybody speaking? Want to speak?
Yeah, Rakesh sir, I am Vinay.
Yeah, Vinay.
Yeah, I want to share a few things about this particular session.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really very motivational and as well as insightful session. And I could recall one concept when I have studied in BTech, and we all also have in our 10th, I think. It's resonance. So everything has a frequency in the world, natural frequency. And when we matches the frequency to that particular object, it will become something else. Like, for example, uh, a group of soldiers are marching on the bridge. So when they are marching on the bridge, their marching frequency equal to the bridge natural frequency, it will collapse. And this is called resonance. And I could remember when in the beginning of the session, you told about frequency and marching and regulation. And in the same way, so this is not exactly we are learning in this concept, but so when we apply these concepts in our life, definitely it's helpful. And yeah, in some ways, I feel like my frequency also less than very low than what I want. Yeah, now I'm regulating, now I'm increasing my frequency, and yeah, I could see a lot of opportunities are there out. And thank you, Rakesh sir, and I got what points I required now. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Vinay, and thank you so much. Okay, then. Thank you all. Thanks for joining, and we'll meet in like on Monday in your respective batches, and complete all the habits and share your habit reports and fill the Google forms and write the feedbacks, and then do all the activities what I suggested. So now you got to know how you should achieve your dreams and goals and everything. So implement these things in your day-to-day life, and you will definitely get it what you want. Thank you. Bye. Take care. We'll meet Monday.
Thank you, Rakesh.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Bye.
sir.
Thank you. Bye.